Will you please stand for a moment of silent meditation and remain standing as we honor our nation in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. And now, join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Foley High School. My name is Jordan Drake.
And my name is Lexi McGaster.
Today is Thursday, December 5th, and it's Blue Day.
We have some announcements for you today, so listen up.
Because this is
the Lion Pride News.
I'm Lexi Coleman, and the thought of the day today is 6 plus 3 equals 9, but so does 5 plus 4. The way you do things isn't always the only way to do them. Respect other people's way of thinking.
Do you find yourself always listening to other people vent about a bad day? Do people tend to come to you when they need help? Are you someone that your team sees as a leader? Or maybe you are a good person who always takes pride and feels good about helping other people. Peer helping is an elective that may be for you. We're seeking current freshmen and sophomores who are compassionate, caring, accepting, trustworthy, and honest. We need a team of leaders who are committed to serving others. Peer helpers will be responsible for mentoring students in need, welcoming new students, sponsoring events to spread awareness about important issues such as suicide, bullying, drug, and alcohol use. We are looking for people who truly care about the well-being of their classmates and their school. If selected as a peer helper, you will sign and follow a code of ethics that ensures you are committed to making healthy choices and living a life of integrity. Peer helper programs are active in many schools throughout the state and nation. If you are interested in taking this class next year, please pick up an application in Ms. Champion's room 406 and Ms. Cody's room 909. These are due by February 23rd. Parents must sign the application, so be sure to complete it in time to turn it in by the deadline of February 23rd.
Did you know that cardiovascular disease, or CVD, is an umbrella term used for all conditions that affect the heart and blood vessels? CVD is often perceived as a problem strictly for the elder population, but it is more common in teenagers and young adults. It can affect anyone at any age.
We lived vicariously through Claire. When she was in high school, it was a lot of fun. She was constantly involved in sports. For the entire time that Claire grew up, we never had any idea that she had any heart issue at all. I think of all the potential times that she could have gone into cardiac arrest, and it never happened until, that night.
We had one of our biggest softball games that night, and after the game, we went into the outfield, and I guess all of a sudden I just collapsed backwards. They thought I was joking. And then when I didn't get up, they were like, something's wrong. And they said it looked like I was having a seizure. I was just convulsing and started to turn blue. So they called over the athletic trainer who came over and started performing CPR. That's when my mom ran over and, saw everything that was going on. And I couldn't even imagine what that would be like to see your daughter laying on the ground, basically collapsed and dying. Across the stadium, there was 2 off-duty firefighters watching their sons play baseball. And they saw what was going on and made their way over to the softball field, and they instantly knew I was in cardiac arrest. They could tell just from the signs that, I needed an AED and I needed one fast. It shocked me 3 times before I had a heartbeat again. It was definitely one of the craziest nights, I think, that anyone could ever remember. 3 days later, I think they started taking me off of the induced coma, and I got the ICD implanted. It was definitely one of the craziest surgeries. I came out of it just, completely unsure of where life was going to take me, and I had this new device that was going to control my heart and keep me safe, but at the same time, just being so unsure and afraid of what it was going to do for me. I went back to school probably a few days after I got released from the hospital. Our team was playing in the districts, and I knew that I couldn't play. So that part for me was hard. I knew that I wanted to get back on the field, and that was where I wanted to be, and who I was a fighter. I got stronger, I focused on my health, and did everything the doctors told me to do, and I went to a bunch of other doctors who ended up clearing me to play softball. The next year, my senior year, I was able to play the field the whole game, do the things that I've loved and I've known for so long, and I think that was the most amazing feeling to me. It was to be back and to be fully back and doing something that I'm so passionate about. It was just an amazing feeling. I feel so grateful that I am able to sit here because I'm one of the lucky ones that I survived, and that's so rare to hear. There are so many people who have unfortunately lost their lives because there was an AED where they collapsed, or someone didn't know CPR where they were. I am living proof that both of those things work. If it never happened, I feel like I would have lost so much life. The American Heart Association has been amazing the past 5 years. The work that they've done has kept me alive. It's helped my doctors perform surgeries on me that they wouldn't have known about, and understand the depths of my problem more because of their research. I hope that my career can be something in the heart field. I want to make an impact in so many people's lives. Just being able to feel like I left my mark on this world, and just knowing that other lives were saved because people heard my story.
Foley basketball and peer helpers are so thankful for everyone who has already supported the Hoops for Hearts. Today at lunch, we will invite you to share your healthy heart habits by writing a healthy habit on a heart.
Monday night, the basketball teams and peer helpers will honor those who have lost loved ones to a heart-related illness.
They're asking that all students who plan to attend Monday's game purchase a bracelet during lunch today or tomorrow.
The bracelet will get you into all 3 games, JV at 4:30, Varsity Girls at 6, and Varsity Boys at 7:30. We want everyone to wear white at the game as we white out the Trojans.
The Foley Let It Snow event will be this Saturday in Heritage Park. Art teacher Mrs. Smith needs volunteers for the children's craft area that day. There will be face painting and easy crafts. She needs 2 volunteers at 9:30 and 20 volunteers for 10:30 to 3. You can see Mrs. Smith to sign up in room 706. The craft area will open right after the Christmas parade. If you are in the parade, you can still volunteer, but you need to let her know. Volunteering for this event will also give you service hours.
Buffet for our Christmas party Monday, December the 9th at 6 p.m. in the Ag Shop. We'll be having an ugly sweater contest, Secret Santa, please bring a $10 gift, food, and party fun.
All prom committee members, there will be a mandatory meeting on Monday after school in Miss Champion's room 406.
This is a reminder of any student interested in auditioning for the Clue and stage. There will be an informational meeting immediately after school in room 402 today, Wednesday.
All information about auditions will be distributed then. If you cannot attend the meeting, stop by and see Mrs. Payne in room 402.
Seniors, there will be a homeroom representative meeting for seniors on Tuesday, immediately after school in Mrs. Cody's room, 805.
I'm Michael Bingert, and this is the Locker Room Report. The wrestling team will take on Robertsdale next Tuesday for an in-school match at 2:30. Tickets are $2 and will be sold on Monday and Tuesday during all lunch waves in Coach Slater's room 703 or with Coach Clemens in room 317, which is down in the gym hallway. You must have a ticket to get into the match. There will be 2 sports meetings today after school. The boys soccer will have a mandatory parent meeting this evening at 5:30 p.m. in the library. You need to take your computer with you to complete some paperwork. Also, anyone interested in playing tennis, there will be a mandatory meeting right after school in room 904. Please see Coach Minoso if you have any questions about the team. The bowling teams will be going against Fairhope this afternoon at the Foley Golf Bowl. The girls' record is 6-1, while the boys will be attempting to remain undefeated to go to 9-0. And finally, the varsity basketball teams will be at home this evening as they take on St. Luke's of Mobile. The girls begin at 6 o'clock and the boys tip off after, around 7:30. The Friday night home games against Spanish Fort have been postponed until January. And that's all from the Locker Room Report.
Today for lunch we will have Crispitos, ranch-style beans, cherry tomatoes, baby carrots, fruit and juice. And for your fast food, I'm having breaded chicken sandwich, stuffed crust pizza, potato wedges, fruit and juice, and don't forget your grab-go. Have a wonderful day, Foley High School.
Foley High School's 12 Days of Christmas. On the second day of Christmas at Foley High, I see two arguing Michaels in a pair of yellow shoes.
Alright, but that's all the announcements we have for you today on our Daily Line Pride News.
Don't forget today is Blue Day.
Our shout outs go to
Angelina Cornelia
and Bryson Patty.
Have a great day, Foley High School.